Okay, hello, we live again. Okay, good stuff, guys. The network, we're having network challenges in Malvern. We're having hijack building challenges. We're getting hot in the car. Let's put on the aircon. Maybe that will help. And then we're also having network challenges. So log on again. It's Leroy Slava from Property Pick for our Wednesday chat. So guys, today we're out in the field. We're viewing properties, and today's interesting because we're viewing hijack properties. So we want advice. Tell us if you've ever bought a hijack property, or if your property's been hijacked, or if you would like to buy a hijack property. Let us know. Let us know what your thoughts are on that, because today we're not giving advice. Today we need your advice, because I think Vuyo's never bought one and I've never bought a hijack property, so we're both out here. So what would be the challenge with this? Firstly, the challenge would be is that you would have to, because it's hijacked and you're getting it for half price, you would have to buy it cash.
That's right. It's a cash deal. No one is going to finance it, unfortunately. Not any of the sectors, including turf. They will not finance a hijack building. Hence the half price cash stipulation. However, once you've purchased it and the certificate of compliance, they're prepared to issue that, and they're prepared to pay up all the rates and taxes.
So the owner will give you half price. That's including paying up the rates,
COC,
and getting you a COC.
That's it.
Okay, so at least that's two benefits. So you will just have to evict the tenants.
Correct.
Okay, so Vuyo says that so at least the owners will pay up the rates, right? They'll give you a COC, electrical COC certificate, but you would have to evict the tenants yourself, and you'd have to pay it cash. So I think getting it cash, Vuyo, which means you'd have to get one investor, a couple investors together that would get the money, buy the building. Then you would have to go through the eviction
costs. Go through because of the whole eviction process. Look, worst case scenario, it should take about 3 months for the eviction.
3 months,
I think.
You don't think that's a bit ambitious? Hey?
No,
from a registration to evicting the tenants.
Well, no, not necessarily. I think from meeting the requirements, the seller's requirements, we can immediately start the eviction process.
So even before the registration.
Before the registration, correct.
Then you can start the eviction process.
Correct, because basically he's lost control of the building. So he's not even collecting rent. So there's no occupational rental payable before registration. So it's actually advisable to start the eviction process immediately upon fulfillment of contractual
OTP signed, money's with the lawyers, he's happy, then you can start with the eviction process. Okay, so what do you guys think? And who would you use here? Because obviously we'd use an eviction attorney for one. Would you go to an eviction attorney?
Look, you can go through an eviction attorney. You can go through organized security companies who now specialize in such type of evictions in the area. It has become a business, because buildings in the area. Organized
security companies.
That's right.
Legal, organized.
They are legal, organized companies. So basically, business opportunities are created, because of we make money when we solve other people's problems.
Exactly.
So there are people in the area. They work hand in hand with the South African property investigations. So obviously they would want to investigate your legal ownership of the building, and then go through the whole court process. But it's a lot quicker because it's their speciality. That's what they focus on. That's it.
So I think you said something key there, Vuyo, which I think is, when you're dealing with these evictions, guys, you want to deal with a specialist.
That's exactly.
Not just any attorney. You want to deal with an eviction attorney, or you would want to deal with, what's their name?
South African Property Investigations.
South African Property Investigations. And is that just for Johannesburg?
For Johannesburg. Look, I've only used them or inquired upon them for Johannesburg. They most probably do other areas where you can find out.
Okay, so that's interesting, guys. Hijack building, half the price. Buildings worth about 5 million, you get it for half that. You just have to evict the tenants yourself, which Vuyo sounds like she has a plan, and sounds good. So let me know what you guys think. As I said, have you ever had to evict someone? Have you bought a property that a hijack property? Would you like to buy a hijack property? What are the challenges, or what advice would you give Vuyo and myself going forward here? Because obviously normally at Property Pick Wednesday chats we give advice, but I think today we're asking you for advice on what do you think would be the best options going forward for you. Maybe finance options, eviction options, but now I'm thinking, Vuyo, that if this is a challenge in, it's hot in this car. Put the aircon on. If this is the challenge in Malvern, and we do get the investors, we do evict the building, everything goes smoothly, what would you do different to not get the building hijacked again? Maybe did I catch you off guard there?
No, it's definitely a case of not only have a management company rather than running it yourself, but the most important key as well is to always have on the premises a resident caretaker, because these things don't just happen overnight. There are discussions. People engage in discussions before they can all come into agreement and decide they are hijacking the building. You know, it's not something that one day they wake up, they decide, you know what, we're not paying rent anymore. There'll be meetings. Perhaps, you know, you never know the full history of what happened prior to the building getting hijacked. Maybe there was unhappiness about certain issues that were not being addressed by the owner, and especially when you're not hands-on in terms of being resident on the property, things happen behind your back, and by the time you find out, it's too late. It could be days, weeks building up to an event where people take a decision. So such type of buildings, I would definitely have a person on payroll who lives on the premises, and their job is to keep the building clean, keep there be your eyes and ears on the ground, and that's it, really.
Okay, so I think get someone on it. And I think another thing that I'm thinking of now, Lee, how's it? Another thing that I'm thinking of now is maybe getting a managing company in the area.
As
that
well,
understands.
that can respond quickly.
Quickly, eh?
Exactly. Because like I said, perhaps there were complaints, perhaps there were issues that led to the hijacking of the building. I don't think people also just decided, okay, it's a white guy and we're just going to take over the building. Perhaps there were issues, you know, like complaints or requests that were not being met. And as a result, people decided to take matters into their own hands.
Normally with my experience, thanks for you. Normally with my experience, I think that sometimes the landlord mismanages the property, and tenants complain about maintenance. They complain about maybe, let's say he doesn't pay the municipality. They keep putting off the lights, and then they finally decide, listen, we're not paying. Or there's just one guy that comes in and just instigates and gets them together. So that's cool. Well, that's cool. Yeah, man. So as you guys can see, we out Property Pick for investors, by investors, guys. We actively out there looking at deals, putting in offers, viewing properties. We work with other investors, right? Joburg, and so yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is, Lee said, Lee Frances, great information and advice. Lee, what is your advice? Angelique, what is your advice? What do you guys think we should do with this? You think Vuyo should go ahead with the deal? Do you think she shouldn't go ahead with the deal? Would you do the deal? Right? So let us know. But anyway, we're gonna go view it now, and we'll let you know what the decisions are. So from Property Pick, and we've actually got an attorney. We've actually partnered with STBB. I don't know if you know them. One of the biggest attorney companies in South Africa. So we actually partnered with them. I'd actually call them and get advice from them after this, and just say, guys, what are your views? What do you think on these? what will the eviction process be? How long will it take? Because I'm also interested. As I said, Hijack Properties are new to me. I've never bought one, and I know the banks don't finance it. Tough wouldn't finance it, so it will have to be a cash deal. So that's cool. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, say thank you to Vuyo. Thank you, Vuyo. I think that was good information.
Thank you.
I think it's actually exciting. I'm actually quite interested and curious to go look at this now.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get in. You think we'll get in?
We have to approach very cautiously. But yeah, I'm sure we'll find a way. We could always pretend we're looking for a
We're
buddy,
looking for
right?
someone.
Yep.
We're looking for Martha at Unit 5. It's our cousin.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go in, guys. We're gonna go in and say, listen, we're looking for our
Especially
cousin.
with the shops, we can be shopping around to see what they're selling there, and then to try and get in upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna act like we're visiting, looking at the shops, and we'll take a few photos and we'll see what the fight looks like. Yeah, man, you always want to look at it and see, is it people that will bully you or people that you will bully? But as I said, you don't do this yourself. You get professionals to come in and do this. And obviously, guys, you want to keep it safe. You want to keep it legal. I know there's people that bring in the boys that have guys that come in and they clean out these buildings for you. But that's obviously illegal and it's dangerous and people can get hurt and you don't want to do this. So at Property Pick, we always say be safe and be legal. So you want to get professional security companies, as Vuyo says, and you want to get specialist eviction attorneys. Okay, Steven says, let us know how it goes. We'll let you know. Okay, for me, Angelique says, for me, Leroy, the risk is too high, or maybe I am not so brave. Angelique, I don't even know if I'm that brave. Vuyo is this brave, so I'm just accompanying Vuyo on this to see. Look, what got me excited is that it's half price.
Yeah. Those kind of deals don't come along.
Yeah, those deals don't come along often. Half price deals. So you look at, is it worth the fight? Is it worth the fight? So guys, we let you know. But as we said, check out, listen, Property Pick. We've got deals on there, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a free listing as well. If you want to load, if you've got an investment opportunity that you want to load on the property, you can load it on for free. Right? Load it on for free. We've partnered with Uber as well. We've partnered with STBB, it's one of the biggest attorneys in the country. So go check out the website. Our vetted power team. We've got builders on there. Yeah, we're loading new deals on there, guys. So check it out, and we'll let you know what's happening with this deal. So yeah, wish us the best. We're gonna go view it now, and thanks for logging in today. And guys, if you do have suggestions, if you do have questions, let us know. Norman, Lala, how are you? Any last words, Vuyo, before we go?
We're praying. We pray.
We pray.
We pray. Yeah.
We pray. Okay, guys. Fortune favors the brave. We're on our way. Cheers. God bless. www.propertypick.co.za. We are here every Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. Guys, we'll either bring on an expert, we'll viewing properties, it'll be Candace and myself giving advice. We've also got the daily tips on Property Pick. So if you do have investment opportunities, properties that you need to sell quickly, or properties that are investment opportunities, load them onto the platform. If you are an investor, subscribe onto the platform. Clarissa says it's not worth the fight at the end. She will spend more money. Okay, Clarissa says she will spend more money. Okay, cool. As we said, we're gonna see. Clarissa, thanks for that, and we'll let you know. We'll let you know what the outcome is, what the decision is. But anyway, it's interesting, eh?
Yep.
So that property is interesting.
Property is very interesting.
Property is very interesting. So all the best. Thanks for logging in. God bless. This is 2 videos. So I did the first live, and then we had network issues, and so there's 2. So listen to the first one, to the one before this as well. God bless you. Thank you for logging in. Check out our daily tips by Candace and myself, and then every Wednesday 1 o'clock. Okay, God bless. Property Pick, your one-stop property shop by investors for investors. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye all.